Tales from the Emerald Duchess is a roleplay-heavy, modified 4th edition D&D podcast and is licensed under a Creative Commons non-commercial 4.0 international license. Find us on Patreon and follow us on Twitter and interact with the cast at Duchess Crew.
Welcome back to Dervla.
Welcome to Deerbler.
When last we left, alarms rang out throughout the city. You guys tried to leave through the portal. The portal wasn't active. The guard was all like, yeah, you need like an exit permit. And Lace and Vanri are all like, well, that's bullshit. We didn't need a permit to get in. And dude's all like, well, yeah, the bells weren't ringing, you dumb fucks. So you guys went to town and you followed everybody to the center of town. And there were these bodies hanging on the trees. As you got closer, you realized they were painted to look like you. That's totally normal.
What a compliment.
So then you guys are all like, you know what? Maybe we should like stop standing around and talking. Let's find the High Arcanist. And there were 3 people in the crowd that had the same hair as her. So you guys are headed to the one you are hoping is the High Arcanist towards the tree. You guys are still a ways away, but we resume.
Fen and Kellam are leading the charge, right? Oh wait, no. Did Malik pick them up?
Yeah, no, we're still being killed by Malik.
Yes. Lace tied Kellam's hands and said you can't run. And Kellam and Fen are being carried by Malik.
Yes.
Speaking of, roll an endurance check.
Fuck, where's my dice? Alright, Malik sure as fuck puts them down because I just rolled a 3.
Your arms cramp up and they fall.
Ha!
But I can't use my feet.
I'll pick up Kellam.
Athletics, please.
Yeah, no problem.
Malik, why'd you drop us?
That's a 22.
He's rubbing his biceps. He's like, sorry. I cramped.
Yeah, with a 22, you can pick up Kellam.
Thanks, Vanri.
And I just pat him on the head. You're welcome, Captain.
He reaches down and like tries to nudge Fen to her feet.
Fen eventually gets up and then she just kind of... Ooh.
Why does Fen get to use her feet, but I don't?
Because your hands are tied together. You can't walk when your hands are tied together, silly.
Oh.
As they're saying it, she's just pointing at his hands. Because, yeah, she needs to point at it.
Ah.
Alright, so you slowly make your way through the crowd, and the faces of the bodies on the tree can be distinguished. And a strangled noise, halfway between a gag and a sob, comes from behind you,
Oh shit.
from Yara.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Let Lex handle that shit. That's your lady.
Everyone roll perception.
Oh fuck.
Like, oh no. That's an 8, baby.
17.
I'm a 19.
So everyone except Lace, you notice that the body of the woman who was painted to look like Yara, you recognize that face.
Oh no.
Only 2 days ago.
Oh no.
Only 2 days ago, you saw that face laughing with you over lemon bars and tea.
God, she
Shit.
looks familiar. She looks familiar, that one.
Kellam, shut up, you're drunk.
Oh
They're
my
definitely
God.
just like random stranger people they found. They probably were homeless or something.
I don't know.
Malik pales. Like he turns from dark gray to light gray. He's like, whoosh. He's just like, oh, ooh, sweats. Oh,
He's gonna pat Vanri's arm. Vanri. Why? She looks familiar. Why does she look familiar?
oh my god.
Kellam,
Because you're
Captain,
drunk.
my captain, my drunk captain, my inebriated captain. Shut the fuck up, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Malik looks over at Yara and he just has this most apologetic look on his face. Like, oof.
I think Vanri's smart enough to know that Yara does not want pity and just avoids looking at Yara the rest of the time.
So as the group walks towards the person you believe to be the High Arcanist, she turns to you. At first, her smile is a pleasant one, the one she had been giving her panicked citizens. As her eyes fall on your crew, her expression darkens, and she strides to stand in front of you, Kellam.
Oh,
Captain Luther, care to explain what in the nine hells is going on here?
Hello.
Excuse me, hold on. I will be speaking for the crew today. Hello, yes, Vanri here.
Have we met before?
Kellam, can you follow my orders for once and shut the fuck up, please? I will give you a well-done steak later.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
We have no idea what this is. No idea at all. No clue. We've been here for one night. No idea.
not even a night. It was like half the day, and then like it was 8 hours. That's it. And they were sleeping and
We've been
drinking.
here for 8 hours, and we were in the entire time.
You claim you have no idea, and yet that says that you are involved somehow. And she's pointing up at the bodies.
That says that people don't like strangers, I think.
Now, if I were in your position, I was big leader, bitch, whatever. Not calling you a bitch, just generic term.
Can Fen in her drunken state tackle Lace to get her to stop talking?
Roll a strength check at disadvantage because you're drunk.
Okay. I got a 19.
So, Lace, that's going to be a competing dexterity check.
Dexterity roll, that's a 23.
Okay, so Fen, you lunge at Lace, and at the last second, she slips out of your grasp.
Okay, no, she just kind of falls. Okay, I don't want to run into anyone else.
She's going to pinch the bridge of her nose. You wish to leave, correct?
Yes.
We do, yes. I am speaking for the crew, Lace. And like Vanri just gives just hold on, please. Don't you said great things so far, but don't stop talking while you're ahead. Stop talking while you're ahead.
Alright, come, I will clear you and your crew for travel personally.
Thank you.
Oh, really? Thank you so much. And Vanri will kind of bow with like Kellam cradled in her arms.
Can I roll an insight on that?
Yeah, I was about to be like, we need to check that this is legit.
I mean, go ahead.
God is good. I got a 27. Malik stands up from his squat, and as exasperated and tired as he is, he like arches a brow and goes, "So we may leave, correct?"
If you're cleared, yes.
There is a difference?
There was a difference.
Wait, okay, guys, we can do this.
Okay, so Malik is like squinty. He clears his throat. Okay, all right. He looks at the Arcanist, Alara?
The person you believe to be Alora, yes.
Malik says, with all due respect, I highly doubt that we will get very far with an incident like this where we are clearly being framed for some sort of high treason. And knowing the political climate and civil climate of the islands, I don't really trust going anywhere with you.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, that's kind of fair.
He looks really apprehensive, like he's putting his arm on Fen, backing her up. He's like, I don't trust this bitch. He's also eyeing the guards. He's watching their body language very closely. Do the guards seem like they're on edge? Are they watching them?
The guards are all on, like, crowd control. They're dealing with the panicking citizens and trying to organize everybody to go to their designated clearance sites. There are clusters forming around certain individuals.
There's no personal guards near Alora whatsoever? Or
Alora's personal guards do not seem to care about you.
Let's at least get out of the center of the crowd and then talk. We don't have to go anywhere by ourselves, that if we're worried about safety, let's just go somewhere a bit from the edge of the crowd so we can talk. Is that fucking fine? Yep, that's what we're doing. She starts off.
Right. Alora herself is going to start walking to the northeast to the tallest building and is just walking, assuming that you guys are going to follow.
Fen is following. She's just like, pretty lady, go this way.
Lace will follow too. She just wants to do stuff.
Malik follows last. He's not too thrilled.
The woman you believe to be Alora leads you to the tallest building to the northeast. As you enter the doorway, the guards stop at the front door, and she leads you through wide, sumptuous hallways, the walls and floor inlaid with pristine white marble, veins of liquid gold dancing through every panel. At the end of this hall sits a set of opulent double doors, white with gold filigree bordering the wood. She pushes open the door, and the interior is a stark juxtaposition to the hallway. The room is cold, damp stone with wall sconces scattered around the room. There's a raised dais in the middle, with a gold basin. Beside it, a small table with a bone-handled knife. As she passes through the door, her red dress melts away and is replaced with a white dress, floor-length, with a deep scooping neckline. Along the hem, crystals seem to be scattered randomly in pinks, blues, and purples. She sweeps across the floor and stands on the dais. Now, who's first?
I mean, Kellam's currently being held, so...
You're held, but sober.
Oh, am I sober now?
Yeah, we're sober now.
You guys sobered up the second you entered the room.
Vanri, please put me down.
And Vanri will just listen.
Thank you. Kellam's also gonna untie his hands.
Hi, Arcanist.
Yes?
Could you tell us some of what we might be doing?
It's just a test.
Is it a truth? Is it a lie detector test? Is it a truth test?
Something like that.
Okay, I have nothing to hide. Fen walks forward.
As you approach the dais, she grips your right wrist and brings the blade down on your open palm and holds it over the basin. Your blood drips into the murky liquid and steam begins to rise. Lights flash in the billowing fumes, a kaleidoscope of color, before finally settling on a deep royal blue.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Ow, your hand.
As soon as the Arcanist grabbed the knife, Lace pulled out her own knife, like she was ready.
Vanri will just put like a hand and reach an arm out in front of Lace, like, no, this is not the place.
She nods at the color and motions for you to rejoin the others.
Cool. Ow.
If everyone's okay with it, Vanri will go next.
Vanri, the same thing is going to happen to you, but the color is going to be orange with a hint of lavender in it.
Confusion.
And she's going to nod and motion for you to join the others as well.
Okay, I think Lace can go next.
Can I ask, can I stop Lace before she goes up?
Sure.
Give me your knives.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's a no.
I don't trust you. I think you will hurt her if she hurts.
I'm not going to hurt her. I'm going to ask a few questions before she sticks me with a knife, but I'm not going to hurt her.
Okay, you promise not to use your knife?
Unless she, goes at me with the knife without saying anything first.
Vanri, she's the High Arcanist. She can protect herself against Lace.
Oh, no, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about Lace causing something to be bad for Lace, not for the High Arcanist.
Well, if I get fucking killed, I get fucking killed. One less problem for you all.
No, you're not the problem. Just okay.
And before she gives her hand, she's gonna be like, explain what the fuck this shit is first.
You would not comprehend it.
Get fucked.
Well, that's fucking rude, first of all. And second of all, then why would I fucking trust you? And also, if you can't explain magic to people, what kind of fucking arcanist are you?
Malik just face palms. Oh my gosh.
She's calling you dumb, Lace.
That's what I'm saying.
You are.
That's rude.
We love you.
Lace is smart on some things, just not everything. Lace is an excellent sailor.
Yes, Lace is good at her job, but Lace does not know anything about magic, neither do I.
That doesn't mean I deserve to be treated rudely for it.
Well, you're also... Never mind.
No, go ahead. If you want to fucking insult me, do it to my face.
No, it's nothing to do with you specifically. I can't say that here.
Well, now you've got us all listening, since you wanted to point out how stupid I am.
Oh, no, Yara, you know I care for you a lot, but, you're not a high elf, Lace.
I also don't appreciate your assumption that I am an idiot. I don't understand why you couldn't just explain it to me first, and if I had a question, you could answer it. That just seems like, the nice thing to do.
Let's just get this over with.
Why are you all so willing to give her your fucking hand blood? Just ask her for an explanation first. Just do your best to explain it to my little bitty pea brain.
Fine. You want an explanation. The blood comes from your heart. The basin senses what's in your heart.
Oh, look at that! That wasn't fucking difficult, now was it? Lace just takes a knife and slashes her own hand and drips it in there.
The water does nothing.
Alright, here, use your fucking fancy knife.
Alright, when the High Arcanist does it, the light coming from the water for you, Lace, is blood orange.
Just say fucking red. Blood orange.
And she's going to purse her lips at you,
Oh no.
but then motion for you to join the others.
Lace, before she turns around, she's gonna nod, give a nice smile, and then try and shake her hand with a real bloody hand.
She's not going to take the hand.
Or she's just gonna hold her hand out and let it drip on her dress until she takes her hand. Is that no thing here? Lace bows.
Malik, you should go. I want to see your color.
He shakes his head.
Please.
Shakes his head harder.
Kellam will go up and just stick his palm out.
Kellam, your light is going to blink between lavender and crimson before settling on lavender.
Oh, it's like a fucking strobe light dance party!
Crimson must be Orion.
She's going to hum. Not what I was expecting from you, Captain Luther.
Yeah, well, I'm not a Luther. And he's gonna walk back.
Lace raises her still bloody hand to ask a question.
God.
He high-fives it with his bloody hand.
Oh, cool, we're blood bonded!
Yes. What?
I once met a guy who couldn't see colors. Would his fucking soul light, would it be gray?
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
Alright, what if when you die in the new Arcanist, she can't see colors?
Oh my god.
Oh. You could probably still feel it.
You can't feel a color, I'm not that stupid.
You can feel an energy, a magical energy, which this probably has. But I don't know magic.
Lace just looks at the Arcanist like these are very good questions.
If the next Arcanist cannot see color, then it would be something different. Perhaps an illusion of an animal.
What if you have an Arcanist who's blind?
Then it would be a sound.
Yara?
No, I don't.
Yara, you want to go next? Wait, you should go now. That way my hand's still bloody after you go, and we can high five.
Fine. So Yara goes up, and her light is a deep, deep crimson.
Uh-oh.
The High Arcanist hums at the color before gripping Yara's chin and forcing her to meet her gaze.
Kellam's gonna take a step forward.
For a second, the pair are silent before she lets Yara go and lets her join the others.
They had mind connection like twins do.
He walks up and he just looks so fucking exhausted. He sighs and places his hand out. But he ain't gonna lie, when she takes out that dagger, he flinches really hard. Like he's been cut and stabbed and beaten, but like he's like, ah.
Malik, your color is going to be hot pink.
Yes.
And like Yara, she hums and grips your chin, and you can feel a soft caress at the corners of your mind. And with a 7, your mind is open to her. She rifles through your brain for a good few minutes before letting you go and motioning you to join the others.
I shit you not, when she grabbed his chin, his tail hit the floor solid. Like, all you heard was thud, and it just drops. He, like, jerks away from her. Like, He's, like, baring his teeth as he steps back and, like, hurries to the group. Like, fuck that shit. Don't touch me.
Now that you've all been checked, the woman you believe to be Alora nods to the group and presses a button with her foot on the dais. The image of the room blurs and is replaced by a steady.
For what?
You say you're not a Luther. What are you?
That's, Captain.
Captain what?
Captain Steele, Captain of the Emerald Duchess. Previously my father's ship, also Captain Steele.
Full name?
Kellam Steele.
Thank you.
Your father?
No, my name. My father's name was Gareth Steele.
So she's going to stride over to the massive oak desk in the corner and begin to write. Feel free to mingle amongst yourselves. This is going to take her a while.
Blaze just kind of laughs to herself, like she knows she's not going to be in any fucking official book that's ever existed.
Fen is gonna spend the time rewrapping her hand because she wears those. Yeah.
Once all that's done, the woman you believe to be Alora stands up from the desk and hands Kellam a scroll. Do be careful out there, Captain. Someone has targeted you, and I do not know why. Best of luck, and do remember what we talked about in Nhe Serin during our meeting.
Blaze leans in and whispers a little too loudly, "Is she talking about when they fucked?"
Wait, they fucked?
No, they didn't.
They really made it seem like they did.
We fucked? Kellam's gonna just fucking facepalm. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. If you know it, I mean, you're a high arcanist. If you know how, I'm sure you have a way to get in contact with us, need be.
I could come up with a way to contact you personally, if you wish.
Sure? I'm sure we could. Sure.
She wants to really call the captain.
Well, just thinking about it logically, right? You guys have someone who's targeting us, which could be bad news for you, especially once we leave. They might cause more problems, so it might be good for us if you figure out who's targeting us, and then it might be good for you to be able to be like, hey, yo, we can, like,
You
do some jobs or
You
something.
want to fuck her? You want to fuck her?
I don't want to fuck anybody. Alright, yes. No, I don't want to fuck her. Yes, we should be in contact.
Malik steps forward, and he kind of, like, his brows are furrowed, and he's like, Captain, may I ask you something first?
Of course.
Back at the inn, what drove you to drink, anyway?
That was kind of my fault.
Just looks at Fen like, really?
He seemed a little upset, so I offered to buy him a drink.
Upset?
He didn't want to talk about it, and I don't know if he does want to now.
I saw a familiar face. One I wasn't keen on seeing.
Do we know the familiar face?
Maybe we should discuss this another time.
He just nods, but he's like, you can see the cogwheels turning.
So, scroll in hand, you guys are free to leave if you want.
I love how everyone has a last name but fucking Vanri. It's like Malik naming how you wanna Captain Kellam Steel, Ben Looks, Lace Gallagher, Vanri. It's like a Pokemon.
It's cooler to not have a last name than it is cooler to not be able to read.
Did you spell my name right?
He says yes immediately, just to be like, blow it off, basically.
She points at just Vanri's name because it doesn't have a last name. She goes, "Who's that? Why don't they have the fucking name of the second name?"
That's Vanri. Vanri doesn't have a last name. It just does not exist in the world.
I didn't have parents. What do you expect?
Oh, I forgot.
Oh my god!
Are you guys walking and talking, or
Yes, I assume we are.
He's gonna bow to the High Arcanist before they go. Talk to you later.
where do you go? Do you go back to like the portal, or back to the center of town?
Before they make it anywhere, Kellam is going to stop them all and say, when we get back on the ship, we all need to have a meeting as soon as we are en route to the next place we are going and everybody is safe and secure. And then walk off. And he's going to go towards the portal because he's just like, let's just get the fuck out of here. I don't know if everybody wants to discuss otherwise.
Lace is gonna follow him, and remembering where they're going next, she's gonna get a whole lot quieter.
Malik wants to go back to the crowd. He wants to like glance over, like listen to what the people are saying before they leave. It's also hella sus that they're beelining it.
Is he going to communicate that to the group?
He's not gonna win that argument a second time, so no, he's not. He's just walking.
Gotcha.
So he's just walking off on his own.
He could, you know what?
Oh, don't.
No, we're
God.
trying to leave.
Hold on.
About the party.
It's a fucking party.
Watch you die. Watch you fucking die.
Why would he do that, though?
He just wants to listen to the like. He's not going a complete like 180. He's just walking closer to the back of the crowds to listen to what they're saying.
He's a bard. He likes rumors.
He's got tiny ass ears, but man, do they hear a lot.
Roll perception to see what you overhear.
That'd be an 18.
All you can pick up is a female voice complaining about how the drow are ruining everything and that they had just got settled.
Lovely. Does the crowd seem less panicked?
The crowd has shrunk down significantly, and there's a lot of lines formed.
Can Malik see if he spots any familiar faces?
You can't really see anyone you recognize. I mean, other than the
Corpse.
corpse.
The corpse. Sweats.
You do notice, however, that the other two heads of white-blue hair are no longer in the crowd.
Are there any flower beds around?
Yes, there's a lot.
Malik jogs to catch up to the others, taps Fen on the shoulder. I'll be right back. He goes to one of the flower beds, plucks a couple flowers, and then he jogs to the tree and places them beneath the familiar face, and then jogs back to there.
Oh,
Aww.
that's really lovely.
When he jogs back to the group, he kind of just hangs his head a little bit.
So you guys are heading towards the portal. As you near the portal, they've roped off the general area and let in groups of 10 at a time, letting them cluster in front of the empty portal. It's taking some time to gather these 10. They're checking each document fully before letting anyone into this safe little bubble. And once there's 10, they touch the pin on their collar, whisper something, and the portal lights up for 2 minutes before vanishing again. Your group is coming up. So you guys enter the space. I'm just waiting to see if you guys are going to say something or do something.
Just trying to get the fuck out.
Yeah, I guess Kellam's gonna walk up with a slip to the guard and be like, we have a official letter from the High Priestess granting us access to leave.
High Arcanist.
High Arcanist granting us access to leave. Does this suit your... Is it to your satisfaction?
And who's who?
He points them all out. Malik.
Damon.
I don't know why that did not process in my head. I was like, who the fuck is Naaman? Malik, Naaman, me, Fen, Vanri, Lace, all here.
Alright, so he's going to nod and motion you guys into the safe zone. And a couple joins you. They're not super interesting, just average looking. There's a female elf standing at about 6 feet with golden brown skin, caramel eyes, and a mane of curls that glint bronze in the sunlight. Beside her stands a male whose features are mostly covered by his hooded cloak, though the hand around the woman's waist is extremely pale, and he stands almost a full head below the woman. They are paying your group no mind.
Do you often around here?
Visiting.
Oh, what you visiting for? You got family?
Just visiting the sites.
Oh, what else did you see? Tell me about it.
Oh my god.
We didn't get to see much.
Fen is gonna step in. Hi, I'm sorry about her. She doesn't understand people's boundaries sometimes. She's real sweet though.
Hi, this is Fen. She keeps calling me dumb. I'm just trying to make, a polite conversation.
Adorable.
It's nothing to do with you being dumb. They just don't want to talk to you.
And they couldn't put up with it to be nice for 3 minutes?
Not a lot of people have that patience.
And I don't think it's necessary to interrupt. Let me just have a conversation, and if they don't want to talk to me, they don't have to talk to me. Again, tell me about the sights you saw while you were here. I'm curious.
Well, we visited the palace. We visited the library.
That's fun. You can read. That's a good skill. Serves a lot of people well.
Malik pauses and squints. And he's like, visited the palace and visited the library.
I'm glad you caught that, Lou.
He's like, weren't we at the palace and weren't we at the library? Mentally, he's like, wait a fucking... He looks at them and he's like, can I roll an insight? Oh, not insight. Okay, the dude has a cloak, so I can't really see much of him. He's squinting really hard at them. He's like, aggressive whale noises. Whatever those may be. I don't know what an aggressive whale sounds like. 22.
Alright, what are you trying to feel?
Is there a deja vu sensation? Not having seen them before, but having this constant presence of these individuals specifically near him. This is mostly for the woman since he can actually look at her. The other one, he has the cloak, so he can't really get a feel for them.
The woman doesn't feel familiar, at all. And Kellam, for your insight roll, there is a little bit of one. Just a tiny bit. Like a sliver.
In the percept?
As you try to perceive, the woman is going to shrug off Lace and kiss the man and just full on make out in front of you guys.
So did you guys get permission from the High Arcanist too? He's full on staring at them while they're making out and trying to talk to them.
I think we're busy.
Because we were informed that we needed some sort of special permission to leave, so how did you guys end up being able to get out of here? How is there a line right now, I guess, I'm just confused on the whole situation.
No one will ever understand any immigration policy. It's a corrupt system.
The woman is going to sigh and pull away. We talked to one of the council members.
Doesn't that take a while? I thought she said that took like weeks.
Can we leave the couple alone now?
No, because now, I think Kellam's got a point, because didn't the guard guy say, like, talking to the council would take weeks?
Vanri is acting like she doesn't know the party.
Listen, I'm not being stupid for once. He said that would take a long time.
Okay, as you guys are talking, the portal lights up.
Fen immediately walks through it. She doesn't care anymore. She's very, very angry. Going.
Lace is going up to the top and being like, wait a minute, I thought it took 2 days to get a petition from the council. How'd you get it so fast?
Because there's an emergency evacuate.
She's going to roll her eyes and walk towards the portal.
Kellam, you gotta be getting this vibe from her. You gotta be getting this bad vibe from her, right? I'm
And
not
she
the
is
only one.
taking her mans with her.
Her mans. Don't mess with her mans.
Okay, I can't be. Guys, there's definitely something fucking off about them. Are you kidding me?
Malik just sighs and like rubs.
This is just like the dinner part, and I was like, you know what? There's something fucking off. And then they made us fight food. Oh, fuck you guys.
Fucking fed.
The amount of times I'm right, yet you all refuse to believe
Please,
me.
for the love of the gods that do not exist, shut the
Reminder that there is a timer on this portal.
Let's go.
Alright, so you step through the portal, and your vision blurs a little bit. As you come to, the chaos around you is apparent. Crowds flood from both portals to the longships docked in the port. The bakery you visited not but days ago has been boarded up and abandoned. As you take a second,
We should break in.
As you take a second to take it in, the couple that came through with you, shoulders past, running to the docks without a backwards glance. As you take a couple steps, Vanri, your hip starts to burn and your vision tunnels.
Did music just start playing for anyone else?
Did you think
Wait,
you could
wait.
hide for long, little Livewire? And the
Oh,
words
no.
echo around your head, digging into your skull. Roll a con save, please.
Fucking told you guys. I fucking told you guys. I'm not always an idiot, okay?
20 stat.
The words dig into your skull, and your vision goes black, and you lose consciousness.
Oh, bye!
And we're gonna take our break.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
And we're back. Welcome back to Dervla. When we left you guys, you managed to get out of Nhe Serin. You were extremely suspicious of the couple you were stuck with. And as you were leaving, amongst all the evacuating peoples, Vanri blacked out. And that's where we left. We continue.
2 questions. Is it daytime or nighttime?
It's daytime.
Okay, also, Kellam is going to rush to catch Vanri before she falls to the ground.
Okay, what's your second question?
Oh, well, no, one was a question, one was an action. Did I say 2 questions? I meant to say 2 things. Sorry.
Okay. So Kellam rushes over to catch Vanri. Roll athletics.
27.
Alright, yeah, you're able to catch Vanri.
Well, that's not fucking good.
Definitely not great.
Let's get her back to the ship.
Yep. He's gonna hoist her up and carry her and speed walk to the ship.
Who's the tallest in the party?
Yara.
Oh, who's the second tallest?
Second tallest is Malik.
Like, will happily murder charge to clear the way. Especially because he's gonna square his shoulders.
Roll intimidation.
look- Oh, fuck yeah! Here we go! Hat rolled an 18.
Yeah, sure. The crowd parts for you guys, and you are able to make it to your ship.
I think when they get on the ship, Lacey's just gonna kind of vibe, be sure everything's good, because she's like, I have no medical knowledge. This is not my time.
Malik whistles for his shark dog to make sure that she didn't have to eat anybody while they were gone.
Puddles is sleeping on the deck and perks her head up, and her tail starts wagging.
Yes. He just goes and scoops her up, and he's like, oh, I needed this. I just needed dog cuddles.
What else are you guys doing?
Fen wants to see if Vanri's doing alright.
Kellam's gonna bring them Vanri to Vanri's room and place Vanri in her bed.
Are all the other crew members accounted for? They're all like, hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, they were all just chilling. Once people started evacuating, they left the elf village where they had been spending their time.
Is anything going on with Vanri? Fen's next to her, just trying to make sure she's okay.
Vanri, roll another con save. No, wait, a whiz save.
9.
Oof.
You're going to... Who is right beside Vanri?
Kellam.
I think... how's Vanri's bed placed? Because Fen would be as close as she could be as well. If her bed's like in the middle, she'd be on the other side. If not, she'd be behind Kellam.
Should be next to him.
Yeah.
So, Vanri is going to come to, and in her state of confusion, she's going to swing a punch at Kellam.
Lovely.
And that is
Love that.
a 23 against AC.
Yeah, AC's 21, so.
Alright, and that's gonna hit you for 8.
8 damage! Jesus Christ, Vanri.
This punch is going to go right to your gut before Vanri comes to.
Well, as long as she came too. I'm just over here choking in the corner. Or wheezing, I guess.
Captain? Did I just... Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm good. How are you feeling?
Vanri just kind of pauses and starts like staring out in space and just... Oh yeah, that just happened.
Can Fen be helping Kellam stand to his feet?
Yep. I'm not gonna make you roll for it, though.
Okay.
Sorry, what just happened? You just passed out on us.
You're gonna kill her. You're going to kill Vanri.
Can I make a heal check and see if I know to to fucking heat up the knife? The blade.
How are you planning to heat it up?
Yara has fire powers. He can ask Yara to create a small fire in her hand or some shit, and then he'll hold the knife, get it super hot, and then just like butter.
While they're figuring that out, Ben is going to take Vanri and lay her down, place the rolled up rag in her mouth, and kind of try to hold her there. I know if she fights, I will have to make a strength check or something, but yeah.
Alright, yes, Dan, you can roll a heal check.
Thank you.
Vanri would probably only fight out of ow, this hurts, not because ow, I don't want it done, you know? I don't know.
23.
Okay, yeah, you know to sterilize your tiny ass baby blade first.
Why's it gotta be a baby blade? Okay, so he's just gonna grab a knife from Vanri's room and literally heat it up and then do the deed.
Do the deed.
Kellam, you bring your blade down just above Vanri's brand. There's not a lot of give at first, and then it just slices through about an inch under the brand. And you spin the blade in a circle so that you can cut off this patch of skin. So yes, you have removed this chunk of skin, and Vanri is now bleeding from the wound.
Okay, Yara, your turn.
So Yara's going to step forward and touch Vanri's shoulder. Vanri's going to be surrounded in a purpley light for a second, and the wound is going to scab over. Like, scab over and start to knit back together.
How you feeling, Vanri?
Vanri, I assume, is very pale and very sweaty. She'd been biting on the cloth really hard, so she takes it out of her mouth. There was some drool, and then gives Kellam finger guns.
Mood.
Fenna's gonna wrap up her wound, kind of.
Was there anything else you needed, Captain?
Hey, can you burn this circle of flesh, please? Just, like, incinerate it. I don't care if it smells like rotten flesh. I will not have a piece of flesh on my ship. Please incinerate it.
She's going to grin, light up her hand, and grab the piece of flesh. Anything else, Captain?
No, thank you.
My pleasure.
Oh, Vanri is freaking out again.
Okay, so it didn't work. So now what?
Vanri kind of curls up in a ball and just tries to hide in the blankets, but she can still hear him.
I know what we should try next. Therapy.
Hey, I know that Lace has had some experience in stuff. Would Lace know anything about this?
If I'm being honest with you, Captain, Lace and I don't really talk for the reason that even though I enjoy our few conversations we have, she won't take no or that she's wrong for an answer. So I cannot speak with her. I know she has some sort of trauma, but I can go get her.
You stay with Vanri. I'll go get Lace.
Okay. And then Fen is gonna, like, curl around Vanri because she knows that's comforting for her, and to kind of hold her because she feels really bad.
Vanri does relax a little bit when you do.
You always did prefer to touch your woman. Tell me, how is my daughter?
Kellam, go find Lace.
Hey, Captain. What'd you need with Yara earlier?
Don't worry about it. I need you right now. Just come with me, please.
Okay. She's just gonna follow him.
That was easy. Alright. So basically something's going on with Vanri, and it has something to do with her past, which I think you know about, but I don't know. But I know you are kind of similar in that category. So she's got this thing, and she can hear the guy. And do you have any experience with, like, burned runes on you?
In a sense. Yeah, let me talk to her.
Alright. No, he'll go in because he wants to make sure Vanri is, like, okay.
Vanri's crying now. Vanri is straight up sobbing. Just and muttering, "I'm sorry."
Oh, hi, Fen.
Lace, help. She just gestures to the crying purple lady she's holding. She's like, help,
Crying purple lady.
help.
I think Lace is gonna kind of like jerk her head to the side, as in like, okay, get out and let me take care of this.
She kisses Vanri's forehead and scratches
Aw.
her. She scratches her head and she says, "It will be all right." And then as she's walking away, she mumbles, "I hope."
Is Kellam in there still, or has he left?
No. Kellam's staying in. He's just staying by the door. There's no way he's leaving Vanri, like, alone right now. As Fen leaves, he is going to thank her, though.
So just to double check, Kellam is not getting the ship moving?
Oh, god damn it. Fuck. Yes, he's gonna go get the ship moving.
Okay.
Vanri, I'll be right back.
I'll wait for you to start talking. Just let her cry right now.
Wow.
Hey, Vanri, how you doing?
She's like crying and laughing now. It's kind of cheering her up a little bit, but at the same time, she's like, "Oh fuck."
I always love when you cry for me.
It looks like we've undergone similar operations.
Sorry.
You good?
This is Vanri.
Oh, I thought that was just you, and I was like, okay. Well, good news is, since you mark off the rune, I don't think they can get to you.
Vanri just kind of pauses and looks up at Lace, and just kind of mumbles, "No, I still hear him. I hear him.
Well, shit, I don't know. Well, yeah, when I fucked my rune up, they haven't gotten at me since. I don't fucking know. I hate to, this is awful to say, but where's your flesh?
Burned.
Okay, that sounds like it should be a good thing.
No.
Do you how clearly do you hear?
Clear.
Words or no words?
Words.
Alright. Right now, just trying to be calm, okay? It took mine a minute to go away. Fully pulling this out of her ass, she has no idea what she's talking about. You just need to breathe. You're gonna be okay. We've got you. You're safe with us. Your captain is here. He's going to take care of you. Can you tell me what you're hearing, Vanri?
So she's gonna look up at Lace. I always loved when you cried for me.
Fuck. I've heard those words like that. I've heard words like that too, Vanri. Okay. You're going to be safe now. It's alright. I just need you to focus on me and what's real and what's here. I'm right in front of you. You can hear me?
No.
You can
It's
see
real,
me.
it's real, he's real. It's not fake, he's real.
I know he's real, but he's not here. Can't do anything to you if he's not here. You just need to breathe and be alright, okay? I know it's loud and scary and you can't, it feels like you can't hear anything else, but you're listening to me right now. You can hear me, so that means you can focus on me. I want you to think of the captain. I want you to think of this crew. I want you to think of everything we've done in the past couple days. You know, I'm not that good with the feely shit, but can you hear me? Are you okay?
So as Vanri is going to punch Lace, the lightning markings across her skin begin to glow and jump across her skin, and lightning shoots out and strikes Lace, and another bolt jumps off her in the direction of Fen, but doesn't make it, and strikes the wood of the ship.
You are mine.
Shit, what the fuck, shit, what?
Fen rushes into the room.
Yeah, I think Lace will, scream.
I mean, she just got struck by lightning. Is Vanri's eyes still clouded?
They're going to slowly clear. So as Fen runs into the room, you realize what you've done.
Yeah. Vanri would probably start back up and probably back up on the bed and fall off on the other side of the bed if it's not against the wall. And just try to stay away from Lace.
I think Lace is on the ground just trying to catch her breath.
Fen is gonna pick up Lace.
Well, Fen's gonna lift her off the ground a little bit to help her walk out of the room.
She's not gonna leave the room if she sees
Walk to a chair or something, like to sit her down. Like, I don't know if there's any chairs further away from Vanri in the room. She's not scared of Vanri, but she's worried that Lace could get more hurt. Fen is gonna put Lace on the chair furthest away from Vanri and then walk over to Vanri. She's gonna stay like a good 6 feet away, you know?
social distancing. Good, very nice.
Vanri mumbles. Just mumbles, don't make me hurt them.
You didn't want to do. She knows you.
Vanri, I need you to look at me, okay? Vanri, for reasons being, I don't think you can be sitting on your own at this moment. If you are being... What happened? Lace, what happened? What did she do?
I don't know. We were talking and she just lunged at me.
Lace, I don't think that she's in control of herself.
Oh, I know. Her eyes were clouded over. She wasn't.
Okay, the captain isn't here, so I need you to ask a favor. I need to ask you a favor, Lace, if you can move.
Yeah, I can move. I'm fine.
Can you go get the captain and let him know that I have to tie down Vanri?
Kellam walks in.
You just slightly smell the scent of Lace's burning hair.
That's delicious. What is that smell?
She's my friend.
You don't have
I know.
friends.
I know you wouldn't hurt me on purpose.
Listen, I believe that we need to tie Vanri down for her own safety and the safety of others.
Why? What happened?
Vanri had lost control of herself and hurt Lace. She didn't mean to.
The captain's my friend.
Was.
Oh, Captain, I really believe that she is not in control of herself, and we need to take precautions. Well, of course, we're not going to do anything terrible. It's Vanri, but we need to tie her down or something.
Captain,
Vanri?
you're my friend, right?
Yes. Best friend since childhood, Vanri.
Oh,
He's my friend. He's my friend.
He doesn't understand.
Vanri,
He will never
did you hurt Lace?
understand.
I did.
Vanri, it's clear that you don't have this under control and that you can't... we cut off a piece of your skin, your flesh, to get rid of this because of how desperately you wanted it gone, and it's still not. Vanri, until... I don't even know what to do. I don't know.
Vanri's not paying attention to them anymore.
Captain, I think we should tie her down for now. I don't mean this in any harsh way. I don't think that she deserves it, but I don't know if she's gonna hurt anyone else.
Look how easily they turn against you.
Vanri's mumbling just no over and over again at this point.
Get Malik. We'll tie him down. Fen, will you just grab literally everybody?
Yeah, I can.
Thank you.
Fen leaves. She looks for Malik first, I guess.
Malik fell asleep on the deck with Puddles.
Well, Malik's out.
Fen whistles.
He sits straight up and launches Puddles halfway across the deck.
Oh my god. Malik, we need your help. You're a very strong man. Could you head to Vanri's room?
He nods and gets up and, trudges in sleepy confusion.
Yara, and she taps on her shoulder.
She's going to slam her book shut and clutch it to her chest. Yes, Fen.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Vanri is still not doing okay, and I think we need everyone there. She just hurt Lace on accident. Could you? I know you just left, but could you come back to Vanri's room?
She hurt Lace.
Oh no.
Her eyes clouded over, and she had lost control of herself. Lace knows that it was an accident, but I believe she needs to be tied down, and I know you are more magical based, but I feel like it'd be best for everyone to be there.
Yes, I'll go.
Thank you. And Fen's gonna walk with Yara.
Once everyone is all together, Kellam is going to say, alright, I need literally everybody to hold down Vanri, because I'm pretty sure Vanri is fucking strong, and this is not going to be enjoyable for anybody, so I need all of you, all hands on Vanri, while Lace and I work the ropes to tie Vanri, I guess, to the bed so that she is comfortable. We can pull the bed off the wall a little bit so people can get on both sides. I just need just whatever you can to hold Vanri down would be excellent.
Malik is like confused because he just woke up and this is the first explanation he's gotten.
Alright. So you guys managed to tie down Vanri.
Can I just say thank you for wasting 2 nat 20s on tying down someone? That's just a beautiful way to waste nat 20s.
So Vanri's tied down now. The ship is moving. What are you doing?
Before everybody disperses, I would like to take a minute to just talk through everything that has happened in the past day. First off, Vanri being tied down. We should address the elephant in the room. Vanri
waves at everybody. Tied down. Hello.
Vanri has somebody messing with her mind right now. She's not in the right state of mind. She just attacked the Lace on accident.
No hard feelings.
Great. So that is why Vanri is tied down. It's a risk that we don't want to take with her hurting anyone else. Thank you, Fen, for the idea. Second off, in Nhe Serin, before Fen and I got drunk, I saw somebody. Basically, Azalea.
Not that fucking bitch.
If you see Azalea, kill on sight.
Malik nods.
You can't kill her on sight. I want to badly, but you can't. My vision from Nhe Serin, she has my master, my trainer, Rex. My father figure. She has him, I believe. I don't think we can kill her, and I mean we have to. But I need to find him.
Lace gives her like a small smile, like, I understand. You have my word, Fen. I'll do my best not to kill her if that's what it means.
If it comes down to your life, kill her.
Yeah, no shit. But no offense, I still wouldn't die to save her. But you know, I understand the whole father thing. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want her killed, she won't get killed for that.
Wait a fucking minute. Is she the one that killed those innocent bystanders and hung them in the tree?
Probably.
Ah, that bitch.
Another thing about her, she is, I guess, Orion's, technically mine, mother. So.
What?
What?
So, yeah, that's that. You won't be able to kill Vidrea on sight, telling you now.
That's her name?
So that's that. Now we are headed to Koras. We're headed to Koras to try and find something about Lace's father. Only problem is Vanri has history there, and I'm not sure how that will work out in our favor. So we need to be careful. We do have the disguise kits, so I believe Vanri will be using that.
Is this where we need to go right now? I mean, I can understand if with Vanri going on, I'm not gonna put my wants above her.
At this point in time, there's nowhere else to go. Unless any of you know someplace that can disconnect a block. I mean, Betrayer probably could, but we're not going to go there.
The way I disconnected mine, I just carved it up. I took my knife and I just broke the rune through over and over again until the rune couldn't be read anymore.
Well, I don't think that helped Vanri.
It must be stronger magic, maybe? Or that Lace has not been called back because they chose not to yet. If we're talking about the same people, I wouldn't know.
It's not the same person, is it, Vanri?
Vanri had not been paying attention, and actually had gone back to kind of silently crying. But she'll look up and kind of like, is her head tied down? I don't think so. So she'll just kind of like do the huh, and like put her head up and like look at everybody. His name is Kaldar Stoneface.
It's not the same person who did the runes. I mean, they might have used the same runic magic. Shit, I hadn't even thought. It's not that I didn't break it. It's just
There's a lot of gaps in all of this information that we don't really have a grasp of. How are we supposed to help if we don't know what we're doing exactly?
well, the problem is the people who have my father. Well, who had my father. I don't know I don't know what's happening currently. They had the same sigil as Vanri. So it's connected somehow. But the people I'm worried about returning to Koras for, I don't know if they have any connection.
Were they magic wielders? Or just sick bastards?
The man I fear most was a changeling. Is a changeling. So he had plenty of access to magic.
Malik nods and he's like, still sounds like a bastard whose neck I could snap, so I don't think there's much of a problem there.
You'd think you could, but the changeling, you never know if it's him or. I'm not saying this is the case, but with his abilities, he could be fucking one of you, and I'd have no idea.
Captain, how do you know this was your mother? How do you know Azalea is your mother?
That's a good question. We should have asked that.
The night that the night that Fen and I got drunk, she was in Nhe Serin. I followed her thinking that she was somebody else. I get a little excited sometimes, and when she turned around, it was her, and she shifted into Azalea as vampire. You. And on as a prove a point, I guess he changes his hair color to hot pink.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
That's Malik's color.
Ah, fuck! He changes it to blonde. He changes it to blonde curls.
Don't like that one.
Just to prove a point, and then he changes it back.
Azalea is short.
Well, yeah.
When I met Vidrea, she was tall.
Yeah. But she is a much more advanced magician, vampire, whatever the fuck her school of magic is. And when I saw her, she changed into Azalea. Or a form. She knew a lullaby or a song that she used to sing to Orion that she hummed while he visited her on the ship. She talked about how much he had grown.
And you didn't tell us that before?
We weren't friends until 2 days ago, Lace.
Yeah, that's fucking fair. I won't lie.
That's true.
The problem is, Captain, don't you think I would have felt it?
I don't know. I did you feel it? I don't know. If she can disguise her height and identity, there's a possibility that she can disguise her connection.
I mean, a woman so able to get away with murder in the middle of a fucking elf city and slip away undetected is a very clever and terrified woman.
We don't know that was her. And I guess that brings us up to current events.
Malik kind of like squints at the scorch mark on the floor, or is it on the door? Because it was trying to like defend,
door.
right? Door. He looks at it and he's just like, "Huh, that's a lot of damage." What caused that? Is that what you meant by the thing that happened? The thing.
Vanri accidentally struck Lace with lightning, and then another shot off towards the door, where I was standing. Oh, that was from me.
Malik just kind of looks at the scorch mark, looks at Vanri and goes, "Don't you think she could just scorch the rope bindings?"
I don't believe that's how that works, but I wouldn't know. I'm not Vanri.
You're not lightning either, but last time I checked, lightning burns.
Yeah, it burns.
He just looks at the rope like, if whatever takes hold of her again and uses lightning, that's not gonna hold her.
I'm fine with sticking with ropes. Do you have any better ideas, Malik?
You can see the cogwheels turning and there's spider webs being torn shred by shred as they go. He blinks very slowly.
Well, until it gets to you, Malik, we will have her chained in ropes and someone will be watching her. If anybody else has any other ideas as a better way to chain someone who can use lightning and fire, and I'm sure other abilities, I am all ears.
We don't know if when she loses control, if the other person can see through her eyes. But if they can, wouldn't it be best to make sure that they can't see what Vanri sees?
So blindfold her so she can't see a target?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't necessarily enjoy the idea of blindfolding her.
Oh, but you were fine with blindfolding me.
Yeah, well, I've known Vanri since we were children. I've known you a week.
Constant that is annoying. Don't you think?
Vanri's not paying attention anymore. No, they're just trying to help me not hurt them.
They care about themselves.
I think the most whoever can see through her eyes would get is the fact that we're on a ship. I don't think, because she's locked in her room, I don't think that her being blindfolded is a necessity. I don't really enjoy the idea of blindfolding her. I will watch her. Lace, you know how to work a pirate ship. There's a map. You know where we are going. You can make sure we stay on track. I'll check in every so often. I'm not leaving Vanri alone.
Gosh.
Thank you guys for your help.
Alright, so everyone but Kellam is leaving the room, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Kellam's just gonna read to Vanri. That's how he's gonna pass the time together, just like reading old tales and like pirate stories and stuff. And like recapping their kind of childhood together.
Hey, I feel like if Vanri stop paying attention and mumble something and go back to paying attention and like...
Alright. So it's gonna take you guys 4 days to get to the top end of Shari. Yara's going to be sitting with Vanri. It's okay. Yara's the cleric. She's not gonna hurt her.
Protective Kellam is protective.
Yeah, and Vanri's like asleep. Like nothing's gonna happen.
I don't like that tone of your voice.
Nothing's gonna happen. I trust Yara. I trust Yara with my life.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, I trust her. I trust her with my life.
Stop.
No, nothing's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Okay.
Stop repeating it. Makes it worse.
Nothing's gonna happen.
I don't like
Okay.
that.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna happen.
You're increasing my anxiety, and I don't appreciate it.
We'll say that we're gonna end here, and we will pick up on the morning of the 1st of Taranau.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Tales from the Emerald Duchess is a roleplay heavy, modified 4th edition D&D podcast and is licensed under a Creative Commons non-commercial 4.0 international license. Find us on Patreon and follow us on Twitter and interact with the cast at Duchess Crew.